Me I try to get half ready. Half ready, dear God. Can I get half ready? Me I try. Watch out. Oh. You know what's funny? That's the only insect that doesn't really bother me when I spot it. No, that's a lie. I don't mind crickets and I don't mind certain spiders. Mind you, when the spider is the same size as my hand, it's a cause for concern. You know, those are the spiders that you see in like Elden Ring and Hexen. Yeah, I'm from that era. Yo, Hexen, that's a story for another day. Hexen is a game that probably should be remade. I mean, yeah, there's Quake, right? Yeah, Quake deserves a remaster, just like what Doom got, and let's hope that it's coming, right? I like the idea of them revising Quake. I would appreciate that too, especially the first Quake, because Quake 2 and Quake 4 are pretty much, you know, they're related, right? That's more of the sci-fi thing, but the first Quake was probably the most interesting because it took you in like multiple dimensions and it was this Lovecraftian, you know, madness going on. Yeah, that Quake is the one we want. Because I'm not gonna lie. You know, alright, if Doom is supposed to be Resident Evil, then Quake is Silent Hill. Yeah. Yeah. One is scary, but one is creepy. That makes sense? You know what is what. Doom is scary, but Quake is creepy. Yeah, don't know how I landed there though. I don't remember how I landed there. Seriously? Yeah. So yeah, Doom, Quake, Hexen, that's why. Yeah, Hexen was still, I think Hexen was actually still a part of the whole id Software kind of deal, you know what I mean? I like, I think what I like about Hexen is that it reminds me of, so like what Blizzard did with StarCraft and Warcraft, you know, Hexen have that Warcraft vibe to it. You know, you have a paladin, you have a mage, you have an assassin, you know. You get what I say? Yeah. Yeah, man. So, listen, man. You gave us a Wolfenstein revisit. Yeah, man. Give us some Hexen and Quake. Give us that. Give us that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing this so that you know that it's not quite time yet, right? So I tilt it so you know that we're almost there. We're almost ready, but we're not quite ready. Waking up early is a superpower. Because right now I'm late, according to me. Like normally I wake up like 5, the latest, anywhere between 5 and 5:30. Right? Yeah. I have a couple alarms. I went to bed late, so, and the fact that I was still able to wake up like 18 minutes after 6. Yeah. So that's the beauty of waking up early. When you wake up early, wow, it make your life a lot more impactful and meaningful because you can give yourself time that you never had before. So waking up early, yeah. Oh, that is a habit that you're gonna need that. You're gonna need that. And besides, if you go to bed early, you will wake up early. So you don't compromise the time window that you need for your sleep. So if you need anywhere between 6 to 8 hours of sleep, you can still get that and still wake up when you need to. Because I promise you, if I go to bed at 8, I wake up at 2 o'clock. So if I want to wake up at 4, I'll wake up. No, sorry. Remember, wake up. I will go to bed at 10. Alright? That makes sense because, obviously, you can't use 10. But 10 plus 6 is 16 and 16 minus 12 is 4. So you have that. But also you have 22 And if you add 22 plus 2, you'll get 0. And then 0 plus 4 is 4 a.m. So it still work out. Anyhow, yeah. So I guess we're gonna start our episodes of Sup with Bro. Let's see. Let's see. Can I deliver? Can I deliver? Can I do that, man? Can I do it? We'll try it. We'll try it. So anyway, I have something to say.